There are moments in life when you feel an unseen presence, perhaps a whisper of intuition, an inexplicable sense of comfort, or a force that pulls you back from danger just in time. Some call it coincidence, others dismiss it as imagination. But what if it was neither? What if there were ancient beings, watching, guiding, and protecting you from beyond the veil? Guardian spirits have been spoken of in hushed tones for centuries. They appear in nearly every culture, from the angelic protectors of Abrahamic traditions to the ancestral guides of indigenous tribes. Their presence is undeniable, yet their nature remains shrouded in mystery. Are they celestial entities, fragments of our higher self, or something far more complex than we dare to comprehend? In this journey, we will unravel the hidden truth about guardian spirits, their origins, their purpose, and the secret methods by which you may communicate with them. We will explore why this knowledge has been obscured, how it has been misrepresented, and what ancient wisdom reveals about these unseen protectors. But be warned, once you see the signs, you may never look at the world the same way again. Long before modern religions shaped our understanding of the unseen world, ancient civilizations spoke of powerful entities that walked alongside us, unseen, yet ever-present. The Egyptians revered the Ka, a spiritual double said to guide and protect the soul. In Greece, philosophers like Plato and Socrates spoke of daemons, divine spirits that whispered wisdom to those who would listen. The Norse believed in fylgjur, guardian spirits that took the form of animals, reflecting a person's fate and spiritual essence. Even in early Christianity, the concept of guardian angels was not merely a poetic idea. It was a deeply held belief that each soul was assigned a divine protector. But not all traditions saw these spirits as external beings. In Hindu and Buddhist thought, guardian spirits are sometimes seen as aspects of one's higher consciousness, guiding the individual from within. The concept of the higher self in esoteric teachings suggests that what we perceive as an external guardian may, in fact, be a more enlightened version of ourselves, reaching back through time to guide us. So why has this knowledge been buried, dismissed as myth or superstition? Over time, institutions sought to control spiritual power, filtering which aspects of the unseen world were deemed acceptable. The idea that each person had a direct connection to divine protection, without the need for intermediaries, was dangerous to those who sought to be the sole gatekeepers of spiritual wisdom. As a result, the teachings of guardian spirits became fragmented, woven into folklore rather than embraced as sacred truth. But the signs of their presence never disappeared. Across cultures, people still report encounters, dreams of luminous beings offering guidance, sudden warnings that save lives, or an overwhelming sense of love and protection in moments of despair. If guardian spirits were nothing more than myth, why do their stories persist across every corner of the world? The answer lies hidden in the nature of these beings themselves, and in the secret ways they communicate with those who are ready to listen. If guardian spirits are real, what exactly are they? Are they celestial beings assigned to us at birth? Are they ancestors watching over their bloodline? Or could they be something far more enigmatic, an extension of our own consciousness, guiding us from beyond time? The answer is not as simple as one might think, because guardian spirits do not fit neatly into a single category. Across spiritual traditions, they take on many forms, each with a distinct purpose. Some are believed to be ancestral spirits, connected to us by lineage, offering wisdom and protection from beyond the grave. Others are seen as divine messengers, beings of pure energy who guide and shield us according to a higher cosmic order. Then there are the spiritual guides, entities that may have never walked this earth, yet have chosen to assist certain souls on their journey toward enlightenment. But here is where the mystery deepens. Guardian spirits do not always reveal themselves in obvious ways. They are not always the glowing, winged figures depicted in religious art. Instead, they communicate through subtle signs: a persistent thought, a song that plays at the perfect moment, a stranger delivering a message that seems meant just for you. They may appear in dreams, sending cryptic symbols, or influence events in ways so precise that they defy mere coincidence. Some esoteric traditions suggest that guardian spirits are not separate from us at all, but rather manifestations of our own higher self, the part of us that exists outside of linear time, already aware of the choices we must make. This perspective aligns with ancient teachings that describe time as fluid, with past, present, and future existing simultaneously. If this is true, then what we call a guardian spirit may not be an external being, but rather a version of ourselves, wiser, awakened, and reaching back to guide us toward our destined path. Yet, not all guidance is benevolent. Throughout history, there have been whispers of false guides, trickster entities that mimic guardian spirits, but lead seekers astray. This is why discernment is crucial. True guardian spirits guide with wisdom, never through fear or control. They do not demand worship, nor do they seek to manipulate. Their presence is one of quiet strength, offering protection without intrusion, guidance without force. But how can we know for certain when a guardian spirit is near? How do we recognize their presence in our own lives? To answer that, we must go deeper into the ways they interact with us, the signs they leave, the moments they intervene, and the ways we can strengthen our connection to them. Recognizing the presence of a guardian spirit requires more than belief. It demands awareness. These beings do not operate in the physical realm as we do. Instead, they work through symbols, intuition, and synchronicities. But what are the most common signs that a guardian spirit is near? One of the most powerful indicators is an unexplained sense of protection. A sudden gut feeling urging you to change course, an unseen force pulling you back from danger, or a wave of peace in a moment of crisis. Many who have narrowly escaped disaster describe a force they cannot see, yet undeniably feel. Another way guardian spirits communicate is through recurring symbols and synchronicities. Have you ever noticed a specific number appearing repeatedly in your life? Certain spiritual traditions believe that sequences like 1111 or 444 are signs that a guardian spirit is reaching out. Others report seeing the same animals, hearing the same phrases, or encountering meaningful objects at precisely the right time. These are not coincidences. They are messages. Dreams are also a gateway through which guardian spirits reveal themselves. Ancient cultures saw dreams as bridges between worlds, a space where the subconscious and the spiritual intersect. If a luminous figure appears in your dreams, if you receive direct guidance, or if a loved one who has passed delivers a message, these may be visitations rather than mere dreams. But beyond signs and symbols, guardian spirits also communicate through intuition and inner knowing. That sudden voice in your mind warning you of danger, the deep sense of calm when making a difficult decision. These are not random thoughts. Many believe they are whispers from the unseen, gentle nudges steering you toward your highest path. However, communication is not always one-sided. Just as guardian spirits reach out to us, we can also reach out to them. Various spiritual traditions offer different methods. Some rely on meditation and visualization, others use rituals or offerings, while some seek guidance through divination tools like tarot or pendulums. The key is intention, approaching with a pure heart and an open mind. But here lies a hidden truth. Guardian spirits respect free will. They will not intervene unless invited. Unlike malevolent entities that attempt to control or deceive, true guardian spirits guide without force. This is why actively building a relationship with them can unlock an even deeper connection, allowing you to receive clearer guidance, stronger protection, and profound insights about your soul's path. Yet many people struggle with doubt. How do you know the guidance is real? How do you differentiate between a guardian spirit's message and your own imagination? This is where practice becomes essential. Strengthening this connection requires awareness, trust, and a willingness to listen to the unseen. And this brings us to the next crucial question. How can you actively work with your guardian spirit in your daily life? What steps can you take to strengthen this bond, receive clearer messages, and ensure that you are on the right path? Understanding guardian spirits is one thing, connecting with them is another. While these beings are always present, their influence strengthens when we acknowledge and invite their guidance. But how can we do this in a meaningful way? One of the most powerful methods is meditation and inner stillness. Guardian spirits do not communicate through loud voices or dramatic signs. They speak in the language of intuition, subtle nudges, and deep inner knowing. Taking time each day to sit in silence, clear your mind, and open yourself to their presence allows their messages to come through more clearly. Some practitioners use guided meditations designed to connect with spirit guides, while others prefer quiet contemplation, waiting for insights to naturally arise. Another practice is keeping a journal of synchronicities and dreams. Since guardian spirits often communicate through symbols and patterns, writing down repeated numbers, recurring dreams, or unusual coincidences can reveal hidden messages. Over time, you may begin to notice themes, warnings, encouragement, or even direct answers to questions you've been pondering. For those drawn to ritual, creating a sacred space or altar can serve as a focal point for connection. Many spiritual traditions use candles, crystals, or specific offerings to honor guardian spirits. White candles are commonly associated with protection and guidance, while herbs like sage and frankincense can help clear negative energy, making it easier to sense their presence. Beyond meditation and ritual, simply speaking to your guardian spirit, whether aloud or in thought, can deepen the connection. Ask for guidance before sleep. Request a sign when faced with a difficult decision, or simply express gratitude for their presence. The key is to approach with respect and sincerity, as if communicating with an old friend who has always been there, waiting for you to listen. However, discernment is crucial. Not all messages that arise in meditation or dreams are from benevolent sources. A true guardian spirit's guidance will always feel calm, clear, and empowering, never forceful, fear-driven, or manipulative. If an energy feels unsettling or controlling, it is best to disengage and seek protection through prayer, visualization, or grounding techniques. Over time, working with your guardian spirit can lead to profound changes in your life. You may find that your intuition sharpens, your path becomes clearer, and synchronicities occur with startling accuracy. It is said that those who strengthen this bond begin to walk with a quiet confidence, knowing that they are never truly alone. But the most important lesson in all of this is trust. Trust in the unseen, trust in your own inner wisdom, and trust that, whether you feel them or not, your guardian spirit is always by your side. Throughout history, guardian spirits have been whispered about in myths, scriptures, and mystical teachings. Beings that walk beside us, unseen yet ever present, guiding, protecting, and nudging us toward our highest path. Whether they are celestial guardians, ancestral guides, or manifestations of our own higher consciousness, their presence is undeniable for those who are willing to listen. Yet, the greatest secret of all is this: they have always been here. From the moment you took your first breath, through every triumph and every hardship, they have watched over you. Their guidance is not a privilege reserved for the few. It is available to all who seek it. But in a world that drowns out the subtle, in a time where distractions reign, most have forgotten how to listen. The choice, however, is yours. You can dismiss the signs, write off the synchronicities, and move through life believing you are alone. Or you can begin to pay attention to the dreams that whisper, the intuition that warns, the unseen hands that shield you in ways you may never fully comprehend. Because once you open yourself to their presence, once you acknowledge their guidance and walk in trust, something incredible happens. The world begins to speak to you in ways you never imagined. And then you will know the truth. You were never alone.